Run. Start the van. Garrus isn't even wearing headgear, are you? Oh yeah, he is. Look at, oh no. That's Rex. I was looking at him from behind. Look at that. Looks badass as fuck. Got like 8 eyes. All she did was nothing. Same shit. Dress up a little bit. How do I leave? Escape? Nope. Space. Control. Control. C. T. R. Nope. N for Normandy. We got everything here. That's shitty. Don't care about no anomalies. Let's get out of here. Fucking probably more husks and shit. I don't want to deal with any of that. Fuck that. Alright, I think I'm going to go to sleep. What do we want to do before I go to sleep? Not talk to Anderson or Udina. What is like what is that on your eye, man? Oh my. That does not look comfortable. This guy's got the same thing too. Look at that, they're twin brothers. We got the twins guarding the doors. We'll go make our acquaintances with Tally. Ho ho. Oh, ho ho ho. How do I get to the engine from here? That's definitely the med bay. Oh boy. What do we got down here? Activate. Where's the emergency stop on this elevator? I see none. Alright. Garrus, what are you doing?
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
You're welcome.
I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it
If you
done
cut off all his
fairly.
toes stringing up by his dick and throw him out the window, you know, it's the same as if you cuffed him and brought him
So
in
you
to
just
be
quit because you
killed
didn't
by
like the way
lethal
they do
injection, you know?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore.
Forget about it.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long
Yep.
as you do your job
We're gonna
well, you're free
string
to go
Saren
about your
up by
business
his
as you see
toes
fit.
and cut off his wang. Can I inspect it? Codex. I don't care about the codex. Who's that? Ashley? What? She's probably tampering with our guns. There's Rex. How do you do?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard.
Don't piss on the floor.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go
Alright, I thought it was gonna end with that.
Stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Big
They tried
deal.
the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
Seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection
AIDS.
that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I
Well, we got
suppose
like
it's destroyed
20 billion
your
people
entire
right now,
species?
so
Still
what?
here. It can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
I was.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
I don't want to pick
Genophage
Rex off
infected
too
us,
much.
but it's not
He
what's
seems
killing
like
us.
he's a bro. Extinction, genophage,
So
I
long,
see.
Rex.
Shepard,
Alright, and then we got crates of God knows what. We got the SR1. And then we got, what do we got down here? The two engineers, Tally, Engineer Adams, and somebody we don't know. Ooh, what is this? Another codex entry.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so
She had a
advanced.
lot more lines than
I don't like the
Rex.
idea of aliens studying the architecture of Alliance ships.
We're on the same side here. My people have more reason to hate the Geth than anyone, remember? But you can't blame me for being a little excited. I never dreamed I'd get a chance to travel on a ship as advanced as the Normandy.
You're into
I had
ships.
no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can.
Duct tape
Some of the
and
fleet's
chewing
larger
gum.
vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Sure.
I want to talk about something else.
Personal
No problem.
inquiries.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Can a captain choose to reject
I
the
didn't
gift?
mean to do that. Skip,
doesn't happen.
skip, skip.
It's not the
skip.
best way to make
Sounds
a good
dangerous.
impression on a new community.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before
They
we leave,
cast
we
you
are given
out.
lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
The
Tell me about your people.
Corians.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on
That's
the
a lot
others
of
for survival.
millions. 17 of
My
them.
people are
Oh,
strong.
man.
Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Bathrooms.
Well,
Let's go on the
it's
suit.
illegal for parents to have more than one child.
Like
If our
China.
population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
I want a free lollipop with every kid.
I want to talk about something else.
Like
Bye.
I should go.
Oops.
See you later.
Alright, we talked to her, chatted her up, chatted to a few other crewmen. There's the engineer. I think I'm gonna stop here and go to sleep. Alright, goodbye.